Thank you, Kim, for that introduction. Woo! It's hard to follow up two amazing presenters, but I shall start. I want to first start off with a quote by an American composer named John Cage. He said that everything we do is music. So in celebration / respect for him, I wanted to start by performing his famous piece, 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Unfortunately, I will not be performing the whole piece, but just the 10 seconds, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you. So I want to first ask, what did you hear?
I heard a little pig there.
Oh, okay. What did you hear?
Noises from the kitchen.
From the kitchen. Cool. And would you guys consider this music?
No.
Okay. Is there other opinions on that?
Definitely.
Definitely.
And
Okay.
noise and repetition, like all we're hearing is there are the spaces in between the music, right? So if it's in a pleasing repetition, it sounds like music.
Cool. So, yeah, John Cage actually was an experimental musician, and he believed that a lot of silence could be music because everything we do is music. And his purpose, I suppose, for this piece was to recognize the fact that the sound in a performance, such as the door slamming, the whispers, the kitchen noises, for example, contributed to the performance. And if you think about it, every performance then is a unique experience. And this unique experience really lets you be involved in the music. This entire piece, all 4 minutes and 33 seconds, is pure silence. It has been composed for the piano. However, it has been performed by instruments of all kinds, including orchestra. So let's first talk about what music is and how we define it. Music, I would argue, would be the combination of sounds and silence. Some people call it an algorithm, some people call it a pattern, but regardless, you have those components. And when we talk about sound, we are talking about pressure waves. And these pressure waves are created by vibrations of objects. So for example, I'm talking to you right now with my voice. And the reason I can do this is because the pressure and the airflow that's created by my lungs is pushing up all this air that vibrates my vocal cords. And these vibrations produce sound waves that you can hear. The really cool thing about sound waves is that it needs a medium like air or water, and this allows it to travel for you guys, I guess, to listen to. When we talk about frequency of sound, however, we're talking about the entire, the number of cycles per second, or per some unit of time, and we call it in hertz. A human being can hear between the frequency of 20 hertz all the way up to 20 kilohertz. And if you're a musician, the standard tuning pitch A, which is the A above middle C, is at 440 hertz. Another cool thing is that every increasing semitone, like an A to an A sharp, is the 12th square root of 2 multiplied by 440, and every decreasing semitone is divided by the 12th square root of 2. With this definition, we can really find music in anything and really, really unexpected places. For example, in 2003, NASA detected ripples in space. These ripples were sound waves that originated from a black hole in the middle of the Perseus cluster. You might be thinking, like, how is this possible? How can there be sound in space? But as a black hole sucks stuff in, it will propel these jets of air that will, in essence, move energy towards these gas molecules, these particles in space, because it's not a true vacuum, really. And this will allow these sound waves to propagate millions of light years away, all the way up to Earth, for us to hear and detect on Earth. Scientists found that this sound wave actually was a B flat. This B flat, though, happened to be 57 octaves below middle C. So we unfortunately can't hear it. So, John Cage once said that everything we do is music. And I hope, with my talk, you get a little insight into how you can find music everywhere you go. Thank you.